What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to show you guys a pretty big statue display update in the Marvel DC room. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification. If you're buying any statues, please use links below, and let's get to it. So the idea behind everything I've done just now is to separate Marvel from DC even further. These three garage shelves are separate from this. They're not connected. And before, when I connected, Marvel on this wall, I had Hulk bust directly next to Superman 1/3 and Superman bust, and it always looked bad. This is to solidify, give me extra DC space, because I've determined Captain Bust just won't work for my display. He has arms, none of these do, and I don't want one of my busts not matching. So we're not going to do Captain Bust. Thor Bust, maybe. I don't think it's worth $4,000, so I'm probably going to pass. It's a cool bust, but it's $4,000, and I just don't see the value in there. I think it's more of a $3,000 bust, so maybe if it's ever on sale, I might pick it up. But for now, and things will change. And also, you guys some Photoshops. And I haven't moved posters yet. I've just done statues and props. Like we did the Infinity props up there. Just threw Ant-Man up there. You got Iron Man and Thanos. Now, the nice thing about having Iron Man here, there's extra depth, so I could actually fit his rear repulsor things on, which I would definitely, I'll probably add tomorrow. A bust right here does have to be a thinner bust due to the lack of width. So I don't know if the new Loki bust will fit there. I'm thinking it won't. If it won't, I'll put Doctor Strange there. He's not as wide, and he is tall, so he'll go good there. And then, you got Hulk, let's just say Loki bust. For now, I've done Captain Marvel, but she can go low, and technically I could fit Thor there. We could do Thor and Loki, Hulk and Doctor Strange. It would definitely fit. I'm just putting Captain Marvel up top so I can enjoy her top shelf, because she, in general, does look better up top due to the limited space down low. And beneath, we're doing all my Marvel bust. So, yeah, I definitely have space for at least one additional Marvel bust outside of Doctor Strange. Granted, we do also have the Iron Man Mark 7 bust on PO, which I'm also trying to determine the exact spot that will be going. So that is still to be determined. Then we come over here to the left. This is my Dark Knight Rises setup now. So of course I will fix all the posters, but there's a good reason I want this here. So when that bust was over there, the best way for me to view that was to literally drag my chair and sit down, just because this is a bust you want to see sitting, you want it up high. And for me, I need to be able to sit down. So when I sit down, that is my angle, which is like the perfect angle. Makes the bust 10 out of 10. But when you're standing, the bust isn't 10 out of 10, because all you're looking at is that, top hair. You're not seeing the eyes and the face. And so I want to be able to see this angle. So, this looks amazing. And kind of debating if I should even keep that there or keep it nice and clean and remove that, although to put it where, I'm even considering, because of the way I have Joker, I could totally do a little shelf like that, like this one, how I did that, and put his Joker mask right above him, right there. I think that could actually work and look pretty cool. So I may consider that. So yeah, this is the Dark Knight Rises. Now I can fit another small garage shelf like I've done in the past. And by doing so, if I scooted all this to the left, like remove that Bane, scoot everything to the left, I should be able to fit Catwoman bust as well. And I could also reverse that and do Catwoman bust over there and Joker bust over here. And there's a good reason I'd want to do that as well, which I'll explain. So here we've done Venom. Now, this doesn't look good standing up, but when I'm sitting in the chair, which I am 99% of the time, that is my angle. So it looks amazing. Because Venom bust really should be separate from that whole display, because that's like the MCU busts. This isn't MCU. Granted, it's supposed to represent the Venom movies, which still isn't part of the MCU technically, although I guess he did actually appear in Spider-Man No Way Home, at least as Tom Hardy. You know, and this isn't final. I just did this. More than likely, I'll probably actually do Iron Man bust in 1/4 here, the Mark 7, and return those inside that little garage shelf there like I had it before. So I did move Queen Thanos there, Spidey there, so like all Iron Studios, and then the, you know, 3 main villains like that. I think that looks really good. This wall right here is going to be my main Justice League Snyder cut DC 1/3 wall. So you're going to do Black Adam, Shazam, or Shazam, Black Adam, Darkseid, Black Suit, Superman, Steppenwolf, entire Justice League like so. Of course, we'll fix all the posters. Then it comes into the Trinity wall, which does remain the same. And then this wall. So this wall, we're doing something a little unique as well. So underneath, we've done some DC 1/3. The reason for that, you know, those actually look pretty good down low. They're not like absolutely crucial to be top shelf pieces. But, you know, and I'll show you some Photoshops in a moment. The idea is to make this like a J&D girl wall. Similar to, you know, how I was doing it before, you know, where I was going to do all my J&D girls. So the idea would be Mara J&D, Infinity Mara bust. So that's like an Aquaman display. You know, we keep the movie Aquaman there, J&D, and Infinity J&D, Infinity Mara bust. Then you would do Wonder Woman J&D right in the middle. You know, I don't have space nor the means to keep 2 Wonder Woman busts, so I think I'll probably sell that queen. I still need to get the hair professionally styled on this one. But let's just say J&D Wonder Woman, Infinity Harley bust, and J&D Harley. And then technically it could be Catwoman bust and J&D Catwoman. You know, that could work really freaking good. One person even suggested if I got rid of that Wonder Woman, moved Wonder Woman on horse right there. Of course, you would have to scoot this to the left, because Wonder Woman on horse will take up half that garage shelf. And then Batman. Then you could move this display here, this display there, and do, you know, Infinity Wonder Woman with J&D, you know, Wonder Woman. There's a reason I don't want to do that. You know, I feel like the biggest piece should be here in the middle. You know, and granted, Batman's the biggest bust, but the biggest piece is that. You know, and I think she'd go good in the corner as well. But J&D Wonder Woman only being 26 inches tall, and this is 33, 34. You know, like these other 1/3 are absolutely way bigger. Plus, the shelf will look kind of empty if I just did J&D Wonder Woman. There'll be a lot of empty space on that garage shelf. So I'm just, you know, not 100% certain. I mean, the only positive, you know, nice thing about that is I could technically move like, you know, it'd probably end right here where you could sort of like do like, you know, the Batman display and scoot Superman over. So this is a little bit more spacious, I guess. I don't know about that. I really actually love that look. I think that just looks so awesome. You know, plus that's more of like a centerpiece to the entire room. That is more centerpiece than like in the corner. Yeah, and we've put Thor there, Iron Studios, Black Widow there. Not 100% sure where I'll do Queen Black Widow. You know, and Wanda will fit there. Just have to remove that Thor hammer. You know, the 1/4 are not as difficult. It's the life-size busts and 1/3 that are. 1/4 are a lot easier. But I'm trying to get to the point where this is just all Marvel busts outside of that 1/6 display. What's actually pretty cool is you got Vision 1/6 next to Vision bust now, which is actually pretty cool. I could technically sell this Iron Man, scoot Thanos to the left, and do Iron Man Mark 7 and Loki. I think that could actually work really good as well. Let's check out some Photoshops now, because Raiden is barking. He wants to go to bed, so hold on. Alright, so here's the Photoshop of Harley and the girl wall. So as you can see, you know, that looks really good. And all these is technically this, you know, the DCU universe or whatever. You know, you got Suicide Squad, and then an Aquaman movie display, and that try to actually still works there. and then Wonder Woman straight in the middle. So I think that looks really good. You know, I could, like I said, do Catwoman bust and Catwoman there, and technically Wonder Woman Infinity and J&D Wonder Woman. That technically would work. That actually leave an additional space here for a future J&D girl. But I'm trying to think, like, the only other babe in the DC universe is Lois Lane. Alrighty, so here's the whole 1/3 wall. Like I said, you would do Steppenwolf next to Aquaman because they fought. Black Suit Superman between the two in a flying, more or less, pose. Darkseid, and then probably actually just Black Adam, then Shazam. So you have like 2 flying poses in between Darkseid, all black suit. I think this would look really, really good. Having, you know, 11 1/3 scales in a row. This is if I don't do J&D Wonder Woman in the middle. It does, you know, it definitely could fit. You know, Maribus is only 22 inches wide, so she's actually not very wide. Hardly as wide due to the bat, but you could easily display a statue in front of the bat. This is how the Venom bust looks in this display. I did remove that, though, as you saw. Here's another potential option, doing Darkseid next to Superman. No black suit, so just one Superman in the entire display. Definitely going to be more spacious if I do it this way, which also does look really good. Technically, if I, you know, didn't do the J&Ds and whatnot there, this is how the Suicide Squad line would look. You know, just had to Photoshop that as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What options are you liking? I think it's come pretty clear that I mean, unless I move Wonder Woman in this room, you know, like Wonder Woman bust and J&D right there, Alita there, then back in the video game room, there's just no way I can keep 2 Wonder Woman busts and so many Wonder Woman in that room. It's becoming too repetitive of the same character. You know, I think if we do just the J&D, you know, obviously the Trinity, then part of the League, I think that's fine. So technically 3 1/3, 1 bust. You know, that I think that is definitely sufficient. So, and plus, you know, by selling Wonder Woman, that funds Maribust. You know, I already have 1 buyer lined up for Wonder Woman bust for 4K plus ship. So that would just fund Maribust right then and there. Anyways, folks, that is what's going on in the Flank Cave today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.